In this video, it comes down to one match. 2 men, 1 title. The Archetype, Hunter Hudson, versus the unpredictable badass, Braun Breaker, for the WWE Championship.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great Archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time. Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
That's what she said.
Fun is not the point, Liv. I'm here to be better, not bitter.
Thank God I'm not you.
You sound like a motivational poster. Better is boring. Bitter's got bite. Life's more fun with a little bite.
Giggity.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No. Never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
Motherfucker, I do what I want.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Thanks, Phil.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me The Archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
One of us associates with Logan Paul. The other one hates his guts. I think it's safe to say that I am levels ahead of you.
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Dude, you literally just said you would have never signed with him. What the... You're a walking contradiction.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some guy who used to be somebody getting dropped on his head?
Or one of the best of all time learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Either that or just a seriously overhyped Nepo baby, but I guess we'll see what the future says.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship!
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
Speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Pearl River, Mississippi, weighing in at 309 pounds, the Dragon Hunter Hudson! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing 250 pounds, the Undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Okay, sorry everybody, Michael Cole here at ringside. Something seems to be going on with some of the headsets, so I'll be taking on this match solo with commentary. Hunter Hudson, Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship as Braun Breaker flies out of the corner with a shoulder tackle to start the match. Now for those wondering at home, Hunter Hudson definitely has a bit of in-ring IQ in his favor against Braun Breaker, but he doesn't have that explosiveness that Braun Breaker possesses. It could lead to a disadvantage in this match. The knee right to the back. Hunter Hudson gets the counter and a right hook. Hunter Hudson setting up for something as Braun Breaker gets the counter, taking his jab right at the knee. Hunter taking one of his own right back. Looked like he was going for some sort of springboard move, but dodged the clothesline to the back of the head. And a neck breaker to Braun Breaker. And a flying leg drop misses the mark. But again, Hunter Hudson continuing to counter. Braun Breaker move for move as an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Good lord. And a flying shoulder tackle from the champion. Paul Heyman seeming to get involved with the matches. These two are going to lock up collar and elbow. Braun Breaker with the headlock. Wrenching it in. And Hunter dropping Braun right on his back. The Dragon going in for a pin. And merely a count at one. Stomp right to the back and elbow misses the mark. Flying shoulder tackle again from Braun Breaker. Hunter wisely rolling out to the ring. Is a distraction, but did not do very much. As the referee was tending to the turnbuckle. Big boot to the Unpredictable Badass. But again, he gets back up with the jawbreaker. Sets the Dragon up on the ropes. Oh, Steiner line! Paul Heyman seeming to have thrown a kendo stick into the ring. Braun Breaker's in the corner. Set it up for a spear! The Dragon counters! Into the ropes. And a Randy Orton-like Dez press. Pin off that. Do we have a new champion? And not even close. Springboard Arabian press. And pinning him right in front of Paul Heyman. And once again, the Unpredictable Badass not even letting the count go to 2. Sends both Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman to the floor. And again, Braun Breaker getting up with that jawbreaker. And a suplex. Champion's advantage here. The referee counts to 10. Braun Breaker will retain the WWE Championship by countout. Wisely sending him back into the ring. Braun Breaker heading up top. And an elbow drop right to the back. Pins the Dragon to retain the title. And not even a 3. Dragon gets the counter and another flying shoulder tackle from the champion. What's he setting up for here? Hunter Hudson gets the counter. And the Jagged Halo! Do we have a new Undisputed WWE Champion? Dragging him away from the ropes. That's smart. That's smart. And a kick out at 2 by the champion. It's going to take a lot more than that just to put down the unpredictable badass. Oh, went for the tail whip, and Braun Breaker gets the counter and is going to pin him off that. And the dragon kicks out at 2. Rolling out to ringside. Braun Breaker making a run for him. And working on that knee. You break the knee, he can't do the tail whip attack. Oh, gut check from Braun Breaker. Referee count of 4, need to get back in the ring. Gonna pin the challenger off that to retain the title, and he kicks out. Braun Breaker getting frustrated with the referee. The dragon with the right hook. And a knee right to the gut. And he's going to pin him off that, and Paul Heyman seems to be taking off the turnbuckle pad. And Braun Breaker kicks out. An elbow right to the back of the champion. And he sweeps the leg. What is Braun Breaker looking for? And a spear! Could that be it to retain the Undisputed WWE Championship? And he kicks out at 2. Referee's distracted. Braun Breaker setting him up. And he does not hit the Frankensteiner. And a double axe handle right to the head. Gonna pin the champion off of that. And a kick out at 2. Elbow to the face. Dodges the shoulder tackle. Saw it coming. Hudson setting him up for something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The fade to black. The fade to black. That's what he calls this move. Is Braun Breaker going to be forced to tap out? Will we have a new WWE champion? Cranking in the chokehold, and Braun Breaker taps out. We have a new WWE champion.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring. Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Psych!
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend.